Okay, guys, I'm sorry I look a mess today. But I'm gonna give a little disclaimer. I don't know if you're watching this or listening to it, but I want to give a little disclaimer real quick. I've been on vacation for the last week, and I just got home, FYI. But this podcast was supposed to go up on Friday, and I was vlogging, and I was being very lazy on vacation, so I know it didn't get up until today. But this podcast is edited. The first half is edited. If you see my grandma in the first half, and then once the first half is over, there's not a thing edited. So I don't know what you're gonna find. I'll apologize in advance for what you're about to see. But bear with me, okay? But yeah, you can listen to it. You don't have to listen to it. I just needed to get it up before we film the next podcast. But yeah, that's up there for you to watch. Again, I don't know what you're gonna find, so be careful. You can watch it now.
You can relax. Moo and JoJo have a podcast. The world is scary and we're stuck in our homes, and there are a lot of unknowns. But you can relax. Moo and Jo have a podcast.
Welcome to the MooJo podcast. I am your host, Josie Tyler. I'm here with my co-host,
Macy Tyler.
and
this
our
is
special guest,
Hello, I'm Grandma Melanie.
Melanie.
Sorry if the sun's kind of shining on our face, you can't see us very well, but it's just because we have the window open.
How is we're on vacation. I feel like we have every single one of our podcasts this is our fourth, and we have had a different background in each podcast. We're in South Padre right now. If you don't know, but I am vlogging every day, so that's up there. But Macy, how's it going?
Good.
How's it going, Grandma?
Fantastic.
It's been great so far. We rode horses on the beach today.
Oh yeah, it's so fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
It's finally warm. I think it's almost 80 degrees.
Alrighty, Macy, do you want to start us off with national holidays?
I would love to.
Alrighty.
So today is the 26th. You guys are going to be watching this on the 27th. But the 26th, which is today, is National Pistachio Day.
Oh, I like pistachios.
Pistachios are pretty good.
27th, which is the day that you guys will be watching this, is National Polar Bear Day, National Protein Day, and National Strawberry Day.
Ooh, chocolate covered
Yeah,
Chocolate
the
covered
best,
strawberries.
the best. With you.
Tomorrow, for you guys, or 2 days away for, we'll just say February 28th
February 28th.
is someone's birthday.
Melanie's birthday.
Yes.
Grandma Melanie. That's her birthday.
Yep.
28.
Yeah. And I wish I was going to be 28. That would be nice.
Macy turned 13 yesterday.
Yes, she did. And I'm going to be 66.
66.
Alright, what's the next one?
The 28th is Chocolate Souffle Day. And
What's
public.
a souffle? Like a little cake?
It's like a little lava cake almost.
Ah.
And then it's also National Public Sleeping Day.
What does that mean?
Means you can sleep in public.
It has a picture of this person falling asleep on a bus.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now I gotta go ahead and transfer over to March. The 1st of March is Justin Bieber's birthday.
Happy birthday, Justin Bieber.
Happy birthday.
National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
I like peanut butter. You like peanut butter?
And National Pig Day.
Oh,
Bacon!
I think it's a separate holiday.
Oh, okay.
March 2nd, which is
Oh.
Tuesday. Sorry. Or next Thursday, remember. Is Dr. Seuss's birthday. National
Cat in a hat.
National Egg McMuffin Day.
Never had one of those.
Oh, I have. They're good.
And National Read Across America Day.
Oh, yeah. Is that all?
No.
Oh, okay.
March the 3rd, which is Wednesday, is National Anthem Day. National I Want You to Be Happy Day. National If Pets Had Thumbs Day. And National World Wildlife Day.
Charlie would be calling us if they had phones.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 4th, which is the last day that I'm going to do today, is National Grammar Day and National Hug a GI Day.
Nice. So that was our national holidays. Now, this is the last, it's like last couple,
Sorry.
this is the last couple days of February. So that means our Black History trivia stuff is not going to happen anymore. So for our final Black History Month person, Macy's going to read it off for us. And again, if you'd like to answer and try to figure out who this is, you can text, messenger, or email, Snapchat, whatever you want to do, just do it. And Macy's going to announce who it was last week.
Okay. Last week it was Thurgood Marshall. So Ma got it correct. Ma won.
It was Thurgood Marshall last week? Yeah. No, it wasn't Thurgood Marshall. Macy, that was last week.
It was Jackie Robinson.
She's had a little sun today.
It was Jackie Robinson.
It was Jackie Robinson, sorry. It was Jackie Robinson.
And
Ma won.
Ma got that. I'll pop up the picture of her down here that answered it. But yeah, it was Jackie Robinson. Macy, would you like to read this week's clue?
So this week, here is the clue. I was born into slavery, then escaped and helped others be free. I rescued around 70 enslaved people. Who am I?
If you want to answer that again, Snapchat, email, text, messenger, whatever you want to do, but send it to me. And you have a chance to win if you guess
What do
correctly.
you win?
Nothing. We just get a
Oh,
shout out.
you just win. Okay.
Shout out. All right. So we're gonna start in with our news.
I have one more thing to say real quick.
What?
FYI, halfway through this podcast, you're going to see our guests change.
Yes, because I'm going out on the ocean. It's too nice today. I'm getting out on the ocean.
Yep.
So I'm leaving.
Yes.
We'll have a new special guest coming in.
Guess who?
Anyway, we have a follow-up from last week. James Charles, bald cat thing. People thought it was bald cat. He posted bald pictures. Watched last week's video and figured that out. But it was a bald cat, actually. And it was just a prank on his family and friends, and of course his viewers. But yeah, that's just a little follow-up. So, this week, DaBaby, he's a rapper, DaBaby, tried to start drama by using JoJo Siwa's name in a rap song without her consent. It's just trying to start drama. Billie Eilish has a documentary coming out soon.
Oh, now I'd be interested in that. I like her music.
Macy, seriously, stop with that.
Yeah, Moo.
Sorry, I was just trying to finish it.
She's so loud.
But she has that coming out soon. I don't know what it's about. I didn't look into that. I'm sure it's about her and how she started.
She says, I'm not your friend.
Okay.
Okay.
So apparently everyone on TikTok was changing their profile picture to some singer this last week. I don't know. Everybody just had it. So one person did it, and then they saw it, and someone thought it was cool, so it's a trend now. I don't know who it is. I didn't look into that either. There you go. There were two women that dressed up as old. Don't read it off the page. Now listen to me say it. That dressed up as old ladies to get the vaccine faster. How do you feel about that?
I think that's horrible.
It's horrible.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
They should be fined or something. Something. Did they catch him?
Obviously, I guess.
Duh, Grandma.
But yeah, why?
That's wrong.
That's just no.
That's wrong. It's
that's
wrong
like
on
cutting
so
in front
many
of an old person in a line or
Yeah,
something. That's just wrong.
it's
They
worse.
were not taught properly, were they?
But yeah, it's just stupid, right? Anyway, this couple days ago, I think, Lady Gaga's dog walker was shot and her dogs were stolen. She is giving. I know that was the thing we weren't gonna tell you
He
about.
was shot?
Or she, yeah, whatever. Someone shot her dog walker, and then her two pugs or bulldogs. I don't know what they were. But they got stolen. And she's offering $500,000 to the person who finds her puppies.
The dogs?
Yeah.
We need to go find them.
I don't know. don't know. But that's just crazy to me.
Did they find out who shot the dog walker by any chance? Did they say?
No.
No.
I think they're still trying to figure that out too. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's crazy. So we're gonna just we're gonna have another guest come in. We're gonna talk about the same things over again just to try to hear that person's
Perspective.
perspective of
Because
it. I know, we're in
You
trouble.
remember who you're
We're in
asking?
trouble.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're gonna skip the game. We're gonna play 20 questions later, but I do want to ask you a few questions for you to answer.
Okay. Go.
All right. What's your favorite way to spend a day off? So when you were working, if you had a day off, what would your perfect day with nothing to do be?
Sitting right there
Sitting
in
on
the
the
ocean,
ocean.
Sitting on the beach.
listening to the ocean waves with my handsome husband, my beautiful grandchildren, and a nice cup of coffee.
You get a nice cup of coffee. Okay, what are your biggest pet peeves? I'm gonna say mine real quick. People peeing outside. I will get into that later with someone else. All right, continue. What was your
Wait, no, you have a little extra thing on Josie's. Josie always says people peeing outside
Okay.
when there's a toilet 2 feet away.
I will get into that later. What's your biggest pet peeve?
When people roll their eyes, that's a pet peeve of mine. You know, you say something to them and they don't understand you or think that you're kind of off kilter or something for them. They go, roll their eyes. I would say that's my biggest pet.
Okay. What app on your phone do you use the most?
Well, now that I'm learn how to use Snapchat, I'm kind of liking Snapchat because I'm getting away from putting pictures on Facebook. Actually, I'm getting away from trying to be on Facebook. But I like Snapchat. Instagram, I don't like anymore because they've switched it, and now just seeing your people, they show you suggestions of who, and you got to go through all that before you can get. So I'd say Snapchat.
Snapchat. All right. Well, thanks for being our guest.
I can go to the
You
ocean.
can go to the ocean.
Love you guys. Love you girls more. I will send up the most handsomest man you've ever seen.
I don't
And
know
his
about
name
that.
has not been. Well, in my eyes. Bye, girls.
Bye. Alrighty, we are here with our guest. What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Mark?
Mark. Okay, and this is gonna be very interesting. We went over a bunch of things with Grandma, and we're gonna have you. We're gonna talk about some things with you. Okay?
Okay.
So, Bill, I'm gonna do everything. You're not gonna know about most of this. You don't believe this. You're not gonna know about most of this, but I just want to hear your opinion on
So
it.
I got to ad lib.
Yeah. Do you know who JoJo Siwa is?
No.
Do you know who Da Baby is?
The baby.
Da Baby's a rapper.
No.
Okay. Well, Da Baby tried to start drama by using JoJo Siwa's name in a rap song.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to start drama.
And he didn't ask her.
Didn't ask her without her consent or anything like that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Do you know who Billie Eilish is?
No.
I'm a bad guy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No? Okay. Well, she has a documentary coming out. Yeah, people on TikTok are changing their profile pictures to different singers.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
That's horrible.
All right, this is when I want, I think this is you're gonna start ranting about this. So, there were 2 women, okay? And they dressed up as elderly people
Mm-hmm.
to get the vaccine faster. Now, what's your opinion on this? How do you
Well,
feel?
I think they've got plenty of drugs in this world that they could permanently make them older and they could die quicker. If they want to portray an image that they are not, and if they want to be older, I'm sure we can accommodate that for them.
Yeah, they did that to get the vaccine quicker, which is totally wrong. Because those elderly people need the vaccine more than they do.
So they actually took a vaccine that belonged to somebody
Somebody
like
else.
your grandmother's age.
Yes.
Okay.
So, any other thoughts on that? Just stupid people. Rude.
Is it significant that they were women?
What do you mean?
Women have a propensity to lie.
Mm-hmm.
So was that propensity being displayed by their lying?
Okay, next thing. Lady Gaga's. Do you know who Lady Gaga is?
Lady Gaga, she's a chef or something like that?
She's a singer.
A what?
A singer.
Oh, really? What's she sing?
My poker face.
So she doesn't speak English either?
No!
What?
No, she has a bunch of songs.
Oh, really? Okay.
They're really popular.
Okay.
But her dog walker was shot, and her 2 pugs or bulldogs were stolen. French bulldogs, I think, were stolen, and she's offering $500,000 for her dogs. For anybody who finds their dogs. How do you feel about that? It's a lot of money.
Well, number one, I like to be prepared for any type of situation and be aware of any situation you're in and give the appropriate response. If the dog walker was shot, where was his weapon? And if the dog walker was shot, where were the dogs?
Well, that's what they're trying to figure
You know?
out.
So I think it's improper dog training on his part. Is he
His?
seriously? Yeah, he didn't train the dogs to the dog walker to train the walker that, hey, danger ahead, be prepared. So it's lack of dog training is
Well,
all it
I
is.
could walk out the front door out onto the beach and I could get shot.
Yes, but you need to pay attention to what's around.
What?
And you need to carry, what do you got, a Glock? Don't you have a gun?
No.
Oh my dear.
I've got a fist.
Well, that's effective, but not when a gun's 10 feet away from you. You don't have that long an arm. So he should have just shot them first. Situation resolved.
Okay, what is your favorite way to spend a day off? Like, if you had a day off, whole 24 hours, what would you do?
I'd probably build something, read a book, or sleep a lot.
Yeah, that's what you would do.
Yep.
What are your
Sounds
biggest
about
pet
right.
peeves? Do you know what a pet peeve is?
Yeah, that's kind of like a dog. Pet.
No.
Pet, that's
Do you know
part
what a
of
pet
it.
peeve is?
A peeve is, no,
No.
what's a pet peeve?
It's when.
Is that a peeing dog?
Oh,
I mean, it could be.
Oh,
Okay, so if it's pet peeve is something you're like,
anal
No.
about?
yeah, like no,
Okay.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't
oh,
like
that's,
that.
like,
Ew,
cringy.
No, stop, like
Like, why would you do that? Like, it's just something that gets
Like
on
something
your
you
I
really
think my
don't
pet peeve is people that respond without knowing. In other words, if you don't have all the facts,
or all the knowledge. Your opinion,
your opinion,
is based on feelings.
and
Feelings are unreliable.
are unreliable. So pet peeves, yeah, okay, but if you have a pet peeve, make sure you're accurate and correct.
Yeah. You wanna know my biggest pet peeve? People peeing outside when there is a toilet around. Here's my thing. I understand if you're going on like a 10-hour drive and you're out in a desert and there's no toilet around, pee outside. I've done it before. My thing is, if you're like going on a 10-minute drive up to some mountains, let's say, and you were irresponsible enough not to pee when you were at a toilet and you waited until you got there, that's pretty stupid, and that makes me want to barf and punch you in the face. And also, if you are like peeing outside just to pee outside because you don't want to go inside, you are pretty much my worst enemy. I really don't like you, just to let you know.
So that's your pet peeve?
I mean, it's not like I hate you. Like, I understand, like, you like peeing outside, okay. But I don't like you peeing outside, so please don't pee outside. And especially on my property, don't pee outside.
Is that all you got to say?
I'm talking to a specific person, too.
So again, if you don't have all the facts or all the knowledge, you're basing your opinion off feelings. And feelings can be unreliable.
What do you mean?
There are people that have metabological issues, and it's kind of like a dog, cat. When they gotta pee, they gotta pee. And walking briskly to an appropriate place, what you deem appropriate, may cause other issues biologically. So therefore, it is okay to pee outside. I look at it years ago, it wasn't that long ago, I'm sure you don't remember, but everybody peed outside. Now, yeah, there were these little houses, they call them outside houses or
That's
something.
fine.
You know? But
They're
a
in
lot
a
of
closed
times,
room where it's
excuse
appropriate
me,
to pee.
I'm speaking, a lot of times it was behind a tree.
Yeah, and if there's not an area that you may pee in, you can go behind
Who
that tree.
designates what areas are
Unless you're
appropriate
an
to pee?
irresponsible jerk and you didn't pee where you were supposed to pee, and then you just decided to pee outside because you're too lazy to walk inside.
Well,
to pee.
this conversation is going to turn to crap any minute. I can see that.
Macy, what's your biggest pet peeve?
I don't really have a big pet peeve. Like, I'm not sure.
Okay, that nice.
Oh, I have a pet peeve.
What?
Never mind, I don't know.
Okay, what's the funniest joke you've ever heard?
You're pretty.
You will not be invited back to be on this podcast. Macy, what's the funniest joke you've ever heard?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, you should know, so you should study to show yourself approved.
What?
I'm innocent.
Okay.
Don't even know what to say.
I don't know either. All right, moving on. What app on your phone do you use the most, Macy?
Probably text, but also Facebook. Just because I'm like bored, I'm like, oh, I just want to scroll.
I think for me, it's probably YouTube the most, but I am on Facebook and Snapchat.
True, I use Safari a lot, so like,
and Snapchat.
that's YouTube.
Snapchat I'm on a lot. Facebook I'm on a lot, but it's mostly YouTube.
What about you, Papa?
Well, on the apps on my phone, I use the phone.
He never has his phone. Just FYI.
I answer texts and
For a while, I didn't even know you had a
I
phone
answer emails also.
because
So
he
text
works.
and email.
But my biggest problem with my phone is remembering where I left it last.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that concludes the podcast. I know it was a short one. We will be back.
Well, wait a minute.
Next
Can I
month.
ask questions?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. I'm open for that.
Do you think that men should participate in women's sports?
Do you think women should participate in men's sports?
I asked the question. No, I don't, but I asked the question.
Like a women's, I think,
What do you call a woman's sport?
like
A
softball.
girls' softball.
Okay.
team.
Well, why don't
Is
we
it
just all
for
integrate?
girls?
It's for girls.
Well,
Then
softball is only girls. Like baseball is boys and softball is girls.
Why can't boys play softball?
They can
Because
play
that's-
softball, but should men compete against women and women compete against men?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
So women will always lose.
Women will
Uh,
win.
So it's
There's
okay.
a 50-50 chance.
It would be okay for a 6'4" guy to get in a boxing ring with a 5'2" woman.
No, I think they have to make it a little more fair than that. You can't have.
How can
it's
you
the
make
same
it
thing. It's the
fair?
same
Same
thing.
thing.
If a 6'4" giant guy came into a boxing ring with a 5' man,
Okay?
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
That has
They have
nothing
to make
to
it
do
fair.
with each gender. That just has to do
You
with.
guys have been brainwashed.
What do you mean?
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
Okay, let's go on to another topic.
Okay.
Should we be building the border wall?
What do you mean? What border wall?
The wall between Mexico and the United States?
No.
No? No?
I don't know.
I mean.
Have you ever read the book of Nehemiah in the Bible?
No.
That was about building a wall. Oh my, walls are horrible. No, they're not.
What? No. What? I mean, the thing is, I don't. Does it? Are they not letting anybody from Mexico into America?
They're restricting entrance into the country for the safety of the people within the walls.
Then
Same thing Israel did. Same thing every country did.
Then sure, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been educated on this. Anyway, do you have another
So
question?
you don't have all the knowledge and all the facts.
I don't, so why would I base my opinion on feelings?
Well, then what you should do is aggressively pursue the knowledge and the facts. That's why you see me reading stuff.
Okay, do you have any more topics you want to talk about, or should I close out the
Yeah,
podcast?
let's not close it out. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Oysters. He tried oyster
It's
the other day.
impolite to
His first one.
answer a question with a question. Now, I don't take high offense to it, but what's your favorite food?
Oysters.
Oysters.
My favorite food is steak, but it's kind of like a whole meal. It's kind of like a whole meal, my favorite meal. Okay, my favorite food. So it's steak and mashed potatoes, and the mashed potatoes have to have A1 sauce on them.
What if we were preparing a meal and it was barbecued chicken with broccoli, baked potato for dinner tonight?
Sounds delicious.
Would that be your favorite meal today?
Yes.
Of today?
Yeah. Okay. Taste change.
Last night we went to this place called Blackbeard's. I had a steak and mashed potatoes. I had zucchini with it. Oh, so good.
All right, do you have anything, or should I
Oh,
close it
and
out?
we had
I'm
some
gonna close it
onion
out.
rings.
That's okay.
You're gonna do
I'm
what?
gonna close it out.
The door?
No,
Well, Papa didn't say his favorite food.
I'm gonna close the podcast out if you're done talking.
Well, I got more questions.
Okay, talk away.
Okay.
You have more questions, do you?
They're running through my head.
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom.
what's your questions?
When people say something that's untrue, what is that called?
What do you mean?
It's called ignorance or lying. It depends on the situation.
A false.
And what are the consequences to that?
If you're lying, that is terrible.
What are the consequences?
The consequences?
Unreliable.
It's unacceptable. It's your consequences is
Consequences.
what would you do to punish that? How?
Well, if they were an elected official, they shouldn't be voted upon again.
What are you? Okay,
Yeah.
don't get
If
political.
it's a family member, you
All right,
should
thanks for watching.
instruct and correct, but continue to pray for their growing up, you know.
All right. Thanks.
And then you know, and then there's a bunch of other things. Have I ever shared this with you?
What?
The affair with the hair?
Yes. You
No,
shared
you've
the
never
affair
done
with the
that.
hair.
You've never shared it with people watching this. Go ahead and share it.
My wife, yeah, Melanie, I think she was here earlier.
Yes.
My wife went to a fair and bought some hair as a spare. Did I care? Au contraire, spare hair is fair. In fact, hair can be rare. Fred Astaire got no hair, nor does a chair. And where is the hair on a chocolate eclair? Nowhere, mon frere. Now that I've shared this affair with the hair, I think I'll repair to my lair and use Nair. You care?
Yes. Please go.
That was pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you for watching or listening to the MooJo podcast. I'm Josie. This
Wait a
was
minute.
Mark,
Wait a minute.
Melanie,
Wait a minute.
Macy.
Can I sing a song?
No.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Have a wonderful
But I wanna
rest of
sing
your
a
week.
song.
And
Go ahead and sing it. Go ahead and sing
I
it.
want to
we'll
sing.
see you
Go ahead and sing
next
it. I'm
month.
the leader of this podcast.
We'll see
Go
you
ahead and
next
sing
month.
it. Go ahead.
Yesterday.
Bye.